I'm telling President Trump, if you want to be president in 2024, focus on solving the problems Americans are living with.
Don't look back, don't rehash 2020, look forward instead. I'm inclined to agree with that, and I hear a lot of people saying the same thing. Please, Mr. Trump, don't look back.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and look at this loser Stuart Varney begged Trump to accept his loss and get over it. Nice try, moron. Trump's not going to do that, and we all know, you being the spineless political lackey that you are, it doesn't matter anyway. You, Stuart Varney, are going to lick Trump's boots any which way he tells you if he were to become the Republican nominee.
Frankly, I always think of you as a Trump guy. Are you beginning to move away from Mr. Trump?
Well, you know, Donald Trump has done great things for our country. It's always been a matter of rhetoric versus results for Donald Trump. I think it's time to pass the mantle, is my own personal opinion. I think Governor DeSantis, and we have so many great leaders, Tim Scott, Pompeo, we're just blessed with a good, deep bench for 2024. Although I think President Trump can be a great help. He certainly is a force to be reckoned with. I think, as any good leader, it's time to pass the mantle.
Take a hint, Stuart. Donald Trump does not operate within the domain of reality. He's a con man, remember? Con men know that they're losers and will never actually achieve anything of their own merit. That's why they become con men. Donald Trump knows he lost in the bigly embarrassing landslide butt-whooping of epic proportions.
Trump easily won the CPAC straw poll for 2024. DeSantis came in second. Do you think CPAC represents the Republican Party or the majority of Republicans?
No, they actually don't. It's a minority of the Republican Party, those who identify as Republicans. And if you just look at it historically, you can see that it hasn't been a good predictor of who the nominee of the Republican Party will be or who the winner will be.
But con men find a way to press on because no matter how dumb they are, there's always someone dumber. Enter Fox News hosts. Donald Trump could say it was actually him, not Neil Armstrong, who landed on the moon, and Fox would run a 1-hour special on it. You can watch any one of Trump's numbskull speeches and see the hallmarks of a narcissist and pathological liar plain as day. Does Stuart Varney think Trump is going to suddenly have a born-again moment or something? The thing that eats away at Trump's psyche is the fact that the man is a loser. He loses at everything he attempts. But true to his con man form, he puts up a front, a game of make-believe to pretend it's all false. He was cheated. He's not the loser. Everybody else is the loser. I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to run home crying to my mommy. In 2020, when Trump became the biggest loser, it was more than his frail mind and twisted ego could manage. His never-ending quest since that time has been to propagate the big lie as far and as wide as possible. No sane person believes Trump won the election. It's like believing the sky isn't blue, rain isn't wet, or the earth isn't flat. But come on, this is splitting hairs. When it comes to the real issue here, how on earth does Fox News get away with talking about how a traitor to America should change his rhetoric to improve his campaign prospects? This is absolutely nuts. Anybody who thinks Donald Trump should be running a campaign for a second shot at destroying our democracy and installing his own dictatorship should be seeking a mental health professional. It is absolute insanity. The golden rule of a democracy is never vote for anybody who would take it away. All other concerns pale in comparison. But this is the ongoing quest of Fox News, to normalize insanity, to make it seem that Donald Trump is no different than any other politician, when in reality there's a huge difference. He's a fascist, not to mention dangerous, not to mention a criminal, not to mention a traitor who led a seditious coup against American government. These are unprecedented times, and we can't let the right-wing media play the slow game of normalizing treason. We've got to call them out at every turn. We can't stand idly by and let the threat against our democracy continue to advance because Republicans are doing everything they can to see their coup through. It's the only way they can win, and they're happy to take American democracy down if it means securing absolute power, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.